G'day folks, it's Admiral Revan here. Hope you're all doing well. And well, today friends, I got a bit of an interesting video for you. Now, since the Christmas New Year celebrations have been and dusted, I have to admit folks, I hope you all had a great 2022 Christmas New Year celebrations and everything. And now we're in 2023. Happy New Year everybody, hope you're all doing well. So in this video we are on a different account here to show and demonstrate the Santa containers, what you get from them. Now I have to say that these Christmas containers have a lot of opportunities here, and let's just go forth and check it out in the Armory, and I'll demonstrate this to you in this video. So in the Armory here there's a whole heap of big and small, as well as the mega Santa containers, as well as the Santa gift containers. You get these chances of the ships and stuff like that. Let me just go ahead and demonstrate what happens with this. As you go with this little sidestep mission and confirmation here, and this one here, it's like a little feature that you get in a small bundle. So let me just go ahead and open all the bundles up. Good thing about it is actually confirms about your age and everything, which is very good to see that Wargaming has implemented this. And now this gives you a lot of rewards. Lots more containers, it gets more chance here. More camouflage containers. And now, last but not least, as you go towards the bigger containers again, you'll get to the mega ones. The mega containers, in my opinion, are actually the better choice in this whole thing in the game. But this is just my own personal opinion. But as you can see here, as we approach it further and further into this, there's a lot of good bundles here. And there's a firepower container, very nice opportunity to get maybe a T10 out of it, but you never know. And that's all the bundles are here and done that I obtained from this pack. So let me just demonstrate what the firepower container has. So go to the containers here. 343 containers. First time in ever in history I ever seen so much. But let's just go to view containers. See what's this firepower container? You can select one individually. Open a container. And you get some nice Commander XP. Some random, expedition bonuses, economic stuff, as well as, other things that you can get in there, but it's actually not bad. Alright, so here's something that I think is actually going to be very, very beneficial. So, just by looking at this in depth, with the containers and everything that's in here, it's actually pretty full on. How it works and how it can be implemented. So let me just start off with the basics. Okay, so you can check out all the containers and everything that's in here, and it looks actually very, very nice. So just by looking at it, you can actually open all these individually in the packs. So we'll go open more coal. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. And as I go through this carefully, you can open these containers bit by bit and then see some interesting results. This is actually a very nice way to manage them. and you get them all opened up and you get some good rewards out of this. Yeah, super containers, I have to say, it's very nice to get something nice out of it. Oh, that's actually pretty good. India Yankee and credits. But I have to say, they all have good rewards. Okay. And here comes another one. Go view all containers again. Signals. Okay. Very nice. And more economic bonuses again, which is pretty cool. Alright, 300 containers have come into play here. Alright, so let me just justify this. This is a really important question. The chances of drop chances and all these things. So let me just show you in this video how it works. Alright, so let's go to Santa containers. This is the moment of truth. Alright, a little bit nervous here, but we'll see how it goes. So we go to Armory. And we demonstrate it here. So basically in the Santa gifts, they have all, certain chances and things like that. So I'll just explain in more detail how this works. There's a little gift that we get from Wargaming. So that's very nice. One of the containers, and you open it up and it's all good. But here we go. This is the, oh, there's a lovely furry cat on the bottom there. But let me show you what the mega container gives, okay? Mega container is very in depth. So it's like 16% chance of getting all these rare ships. Now I will admit that they're divided into chances as well. For tier 8 to 9, 3%, 12% for tier 5 to 7. But there's a whole heap of ships you can get. There's a whole range of ships from rares, which is very nice to have. These are considered to be ships that have been removed from the game, or ships that are still in the game but they're rare to acquire. Like for example, this is a Max Elements Coal Ship Malta. Crossverse is a coal ship. Just looking through if there's anything that's still in the game. Napoli is still is a coal ship at the moment. Coal ship Yoshino, coal ship Moskva. Flint is coal ship. Coal ship Marseille, coal ship Alavar di Bazan. That's a coal ship now for the Mitsushimi. Some of them you can get, some of them you can't get, but that's okay. I mean, like, it's actually very nice to see. Salem is also a coal ship. Tier 8 to 9, this is very interesting. Most of them you can get them from doubloons in the premium shop. Others you can just get them as resources, but yeah, definitely check out the premium shop first what you can acquire, and then take it from there. Some of them are free XP, like for example the gear is a good example. Very good ship, by the way. Tiny is very nice, and it's actually a nice doubloon warship for hybrid CV style, and the cruiser as well. But some of them you still can get in the game, and some of them you can't, but that's okay. I mean, like, these things are all over the place. Okay, so there's a lot of tier 5s and 7s as well that you can get in the game as well, but getting back to the task at hand, there's a lot of opportunity here. As you go to the big containers, for example, that you'll notice that the chances of getting those ships have reduced, and it's actually pretty interesting though to see a little bit of difference of the chances of getting a ship. For example, there's some good rewards though in this whole thing. There's actually a good list of the rewards for the big containers, which is actually very nice. And I'll show you a recap about it regarding to the mega ones again. And here is the mega ones. The mega ones are actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty nice, and it's actually a very interesting turn of events to see how that all these rewards come out. I have to admit, when I pulled out the 180 days of premium time, I said to myself, yeah, I'm set for life. I don't have to worry about renewing it for a while. But it's actually got some good rewards though. And yes, it's actually very, very well done. Alright, so let's go for the regular ones, the small ones. Now, as you can see in the small containers, like they do have a little chance of getting all these ships, but the thing is that they get some good rewards in this list as well. Wow, that's a big long list. So as you can see, there's a lot of, doubloons, camouflages, economic benefits, to signals, to in-game currency, coal as well too. But they all have that share thing, that side of it pretty commonly. Alright, so let's go ahead and open all these containers and set different sets. So for example, with the containers themselves, as you can see, there's 100 containers. Let's just go with this one here. That's actually not bad. So let's just open all these regular containers all in one go and see what happens. Alright, so you get some nice incoming dimission returns out of all this, and looks like I acquired a tier 7 ship called the Indianapolis and 1500 doubloons, which is fantastic. But this is actually a good example of, what you can get from this. Alright, so let me just go ahead and start off with the big containers. Alright. But it's actually not bad, seeing these big containers. Oh, we got a ship with a gallant. Very nice. A tier 6. It'll be interesting to see what you can get. Damn! Okay, that's a max element. The good thing about this is that with all the commanders you get is actually a 10-point commander. Oh, wow. You get a perf as well? Yep. So far so good. I mean, like, I'm actually very impressed. They got a good rewards returning outcome here. I have to admit, I've seen a tier 10 max element like that. It was actually very nice out of the big containers. I mean, like, I have seen some people get it out of the regular ones. It's a very rare opportunity. I believe one of my friends got a thunder out of it, which is pretty damn nice. But just by looking at it, it is actually very fun to see these sort of things, rewards. Nice to see some coal. Nice. It's nice to see, you know, some good outcome in here, like signals, camouflages, economic bonuses, some resources like coal and that. I haven't seen steel yet. Well, but hopefully we'll get some steel. Nice to see the balloons have come back. Hmm. That's actually very impressive to see. Oh, that's a good tier 7 ship. There's the Gilio, very nice cruiser, good for operations. I'm not sure about rank battles though, but I mean, like, it is actually pretty good. An angle, now that's a good ship. Very good. It's good to see that we're getting some good rewards. Not bad, not bad. Okay. That's actually pretty damn impressive. Okay. That's actually, we've been through nearly half of them and we acquired some good ships out of them. So that's actually nice to see. Very impressed so far. Yeah, but this is actually pretty cool to see this. Sorry about that, phone call was coming through. It's actually very nice to see that, you know, some good rewards out of it. Okay, so I've opened up 50 of the big containers and got some good ships out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the 50 all in one hit and see what happens. Alright, so it looks like we acquired 2 more ships, 3 more ships actually, the Markov, Frederick and Exeter, very good. 4,500 doubloons, 37,500 gold, 300,000 commander XP, but that's actually a very good outcome right there. That's actually very nice. Now, here's a thing about that all, that, you know, like the mega containers. Mega containers are very nice to have. See, like the 100,000 commander XP. The value, the face of value of these things is actually ridiculously awesome. But here we go. Duke of York, tier 7. Do we get another ship back to back? No, not yet. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. But it's funny when you get random phone calls and the one of those random moments. But anyway, that's the 2,500 balloons. But yeah, this is actually pretty impressive to see some good rewards. For XP 7,200, that's very nice. Oh, another ship. That's very cool. Awesome. It's a tier 5 Ock Revolutionary series. Very nice ship. But you know, in all seriousness though, the mega containers are very good in their rewards. Let's go ahead and open all 90 of them at one hit. Wow. I was not expecting this. But look at that. That's you got an Honor Heart, was a very rare ship to get now. Saipan, Ark Royal, Angenhort, the California, Murmansk, Yagi, Weimar, Slansk, Mainz, Lazo, Hill, and Soriko, and 25,000 doubloons. That's nice. 50,000 coal. Yeah, 600,000 League Commander XP, in-game currency. You know, in all seriousness though, in-game currency should not be in the mega ones. It should be focused on the small ones. Steel's good. I know you can get steel, but you know, in all seriousness though, if you remove that, there'll be a higher chance of getting steel, in my opinion. But in all seriousness though, it's very good rewards with the economic benefit stuff, with credits, and also both elite and blue ones. Ship XP, Commander XP is very good, and free XP as well. But the camouflages though, in my opinion, it should be removed, since the Wargaming made the camouflages made redundant, but it's nice to have anyway. But yeah, it's actually very good to see that. There's good rewards there. And here you go, this is what I got so far out of the port, which is very nice to see. And you notice that my in-game doubloons have actually increased to a high amount. Now, I will be honest with you though, folks, I mean, like, this is actually pretty awesome to see some good rewards. Now, if you want to really go and take the risk, in terms of, you know, spending on something nice for yourself for Christmas or anything like for the future ones in the near future, definitely look at invest into the mega containers, because you get a good rewards. Now the new miracles is very good to have, and so you can have some option to win some random bonuses. Here's an example of the new sky camo, which is pretty nice. All right, so let's just go with the mega containers. Mega containers are very nice to have, so I'm gonna get another 100 more. And it's actually pretty nice to get. And then you go back to the port. Open all 100 in one go. And wow. Now that is a very good turnout of events right there. As you can see here, the chances of getting like 100 mega containers, for example, does vary, but it also does increase your chances of getting some good ships as well, especially at tier 6 and tier 7, also tier 5. Don't forget those. But you know, like if you got some tier 9s that you haven't got, like for example the Pomeran, that's also very nice to have as well too. And I got a Russian submarine as well, but hey, that's all good. That's a very good bundle there. Okay, let's get one more set again, and we'll just demonstrate it. So it's actually a good opportunity, folks, to understand what you're in for with these sort of things. But here we go. Now 100 again. And then we'll just go to the containers. And then kapow. And there you go. Very good selection of ships, as you can see. And you know, in all seriousness though, this is actually very nice. And look at this. 360-day premium time. It's unreal. But yeah, folks, I mean, like, this is a great opportunity to gain something nice though. And just by looking at it, you will not regret it at all. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I mean, like, there's a lot of good ships, and as you can see, 10-point commanders are very nice, and at least you can spec them up and tweak them as you see fit. And they all come with the camouflages already with them, which is awesome. And yes, but friends, I mean, like, just remember a couple things when you do gamble for these containers as such. Remember that we do warn everybody to just don't overspend, okay? Spend within your means and just be happy, be content what you got. Because like there will be, these ships will always exist every year in a way, so if you don't get it that year, you always to beat in the following year, and so on and so forth. So I just decided to get my final badge. And wow, that's just like unreal. But that's a very good selection of good ships there. And the Commander XP, the balloons is good. But you know, like seeing all their ships is actually pretty awesome to have. But yes, as you can see, this is a very good selection of ships here. Now I know that I didn't get the one of the ships I wanted to show you, which is the Venom, but it's good to see at least some 2-9s, 2-10s, a few tier 8s, so that's actually pretty nice. Lots of tier 7s, lots of tier 6s, tier 5s as well, and you get the submarine. So overall, I mean, like, just by looking at it overall, folks, that these containers are a worthwhile game in some ways. Just remember, don't overspend beyond your means or anything like that, folks. Just spend wisely. If you got plenty of tier 10 ships, always exchange your new certificates and just trade in and have a go crack at the mega containers. Yeah, but yeah, folks, just remember, always spend wisely, don't overspend. Spend within your means and just enjoy it. But overall, I love it with the chances of the Santa containers this year. It has been, pretty straightforward actually. It's been very well done. So, just to recap a couple of things. One, it's good to take a chance of getting something nice. Two, the chances in this game now have improved dramatically, which is good to see. So if you want to get something nice for Christmas, look at spending at least 100 containers, but just remember, it's probably easier to just save your money first by spending on the balloons over the year and invest it at that time. So basically, I would recommend that if you want to spend on the balloons and the containers like I did demonstrate in this video today, I would recommend first of all, definitely go to the shop and triple check on everything. Oh wait, let's actually hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, okay, so when you look at this, folks, just remember, when you're looking for the balloon packs, look at investing into maybe the 50,000 doubloon pack on your birthday when you get 100,000 doubloons thereabouts, because it usually doubles the amount. But usually what I do is that if you can afford putting some money aside towards the balloons per month towards the end of the year, and if you end up like having like about 100,000, 200,000 doubloons and ready to spend, then that'll be the best way to invest into this sort of thing. So basically you can spend like on 200 containers or 100 containers and then take it from there, and you never know what the rewards will be. But yes, thank you for this opportunity, folks. I mean, like, as you can see, when you get the rewards done, I mean, like, you can get the ships that have been obtained and get a tick. Some of them are not been ticked, and basically you can just have a look and see what you got and haven't got, and then take it from there. But yeah, folks, I mean, look, Again, thanks Wargaming for your time for this year in 2022. It's been greatly blessed and appreciated with these containers. They actually improved. Also, we hope that in 2023 they'll be improved again, but with better chances and better rewards for the mega ones. The only thing I can say is that if in the mega ones, if you can get rid of like, you know, for example, the in-game currency for the credits and replace it with, you know, with better rewards for steel, one of the things, there'll be a better opportunity. I'll reset 0 points if you want to put that in the works. And maybe with the camouflages, I mean, like, if since they don't have bonuses and they just have decoration, just replace it with something else, but with better chances. But overall, I mean, like, overall, it's well worth it. So if you're interested in this sort of thing, guys and girls, definitely enjoy it. But until then, I mean, like, thanks again for watching this video, folks, and we're gonna send you off with a little, you know, like, cinematic, and then call it a wrap. Have a good one, and hope that this new year in 2023, stay safe and take care, and hopefully it'll be a good year for us all. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, folks, thanks again for giving it a like, give it a comment. Feel free to share your views about the standard containers. What do you think about it for this year in 2022? And what you would like to see change in 2023. Until then, stay safe, take care, have a good one. Action Stations, and Happy New Year.